I actually have a tablet to show you how this is done, but I'm going to show you on my smartphone. It's the same exact concept, the same steps, everything is the same. Of course, it's just the tablet's bigger. Now, I've actually done this with a tablet before. The tablet, the Galaxy Tab 10.1 and an Asus Transformer TF101. So I've actually tried it on two different tablets. They both work. Of course, sometimes you might run into problems, and I'll troubleshoot that after I actually show you how to download Flash Player. So what you first want to do is just go into your settings. Everybody's settings is going to be a little different, but you're going to want to go and you're going to find security. You're going to tap on that, and it's going to say unknown sources. When you scroll down a little, you're going to want to make sure that is actually clicked, and then you're going to get this pop up when you do. Just press OK, and then back out. That's all. Now just go into your web browser, and you're going to want to type in helpx. Or if you don't want to actually do this yourself, you can go into the description down below. I'll have a link straight to this website I'm about to present. It's called helpx.adobe Flash Player Archives, I believe. So what you want to type here is helpx.adobe. Google search that. It should be the first link, but like I said, you can actually click the link in the description down below. It'll bring you straight to this website. You do this either on your computer or your phone. It doesn't really matter. When you click on the link or when you actually go here, you're going to be presented with this site. Just scroll down about a little more than halfway down, and you're going to see this here, Flash Player for Android 4.0 archives, and then a little lower than that is going to be Flash Player for Android 2.x and 3.x archives. Of course, you're going to want to go with the corresponding one of your Android version. Mine is 4.2.2, so I'm going to go with the one for Android 4.0. It's going to be for Android 4.0 and higher. And of course, if you have anything below that, like Android 2.3 or Android 2.2, Android 3.0, anything below 4.0, you're going to want to go to where it says Flash Player for Android 2.x and 3.x. Now, if you have that version, you're going to click on the first link. Of course, I have, like I said, 4.2.2, so I'm going to click on the first link for Android 4.0. Now, once you do that, a download is going to start automatically. Just click on it. Once it's done, you're going to be presented with this. Click install. Now, if you didn't already check unknown sources, you're going to be blocked and a pop-up is going to come. Just click on settings, go to where it says unknown sources, click it, and then of course go back into the download and install. Now click open. This is where a couple of people actually have a problem where they say they went into it and it would still say to download Flash Player even though the Flash Player worked. Of course, now if the Flash Player didn't download and it wouldn't install, just try it again. If it still won't install, reset your phone, start it up, try it again. If you still have the problem, go back to that website and instead of clicking on the first link, click on the second or the third. Uninstall Flash Player first, then reinstall the new version or the one that you just recently clicked on. And of course, try to install it again. Now, if it won't install, I really have no other way of telling you how to do it. It's most likely your phone just can't support it. But if it does go through, click on open, and of course, I'm only being presented with this because I have more than one browser, but I'm going to show you on my default browser. When I click on it, it's going to go to the settings at Adobe site, but as you see here, it's just a blank page because my browser isn't supported. It doesn't support the Adobe Flash Player, neither does Google Chrome. So if you have Google Chrome, or if you're on your default browser and this happens with a black screen, it's because it doesn't support Adobe Player. So you can't use it at all. There's nothing that you could do to actually use your default browser or Google Chrome if that happens. Now, there are two web browsers that I know work. Sometimes Firefox will work, but it is a little buggy at times. But these here do work. You have Puffin Free and UC Browser. Puffin is actually optimized for Flash Player. If you go into it, I recommend this for people who want to use it for, let's say, Facebook games. Because at the bottom here, you can press it and it actually opens up a little analog controller. Now, how you get rid of that, I forgot. There you go. And of course, you can click on it, it'll bring up the keyboard, and then over here, it actually opens up a little touchpad for a mouse. So this is actually optimized for Flash Player to play games on the web browser itself that you can't normally play on your phone. All right, here you go. So I started